7 habits that reveal a lot about you. You might think you know yourself better than anyone else, but have you ever thought about who you really are? Our character is mainly based on our habits. There may be some of your behaviors that you either subconsciously don't want to accept or don't even notice. Luckily, these habits carry a lot of weight and will open your eyes about true yourself. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to tell you about the 7 habits that might reveal a lot about you. However, before we begin, if you are new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to never miss any updates. 1. Your walking style. Most of us are not usually conscious of our walking style, but many body language experts say that it reveals a lot about who we really are. While walking, if your weight is normally forward and your stride is speedy, it shows that you are very creative, self-motivated, serious, competitive, and extremely logical. If you are among those people who walk with a chest forward, their shoulders pulled back, and their head held high, it means that you are a funny person, confident, charismatic, affable, and you are even an attention seeker. This walking style is common in most politicians and celebrities as well. If your weight is over your legs, not forward or even backward, it means that you have more interest in people as compared to the tasks. Your main focus is your life, not your career. You are probably a family guy. Lastly, if you are among those people who are light on their toes while walking and their eyes are stuck to the surface, then you are most probably an introvert, soft-spoken, sensitive, caring, and polite. 2. When you get nervous. So what do you do when you get nervous? Do you have a habit of nail-biting, skin-picking, or maybe you tap your foot when you are in tension? Whatever you do in an anxiety situation sends a clear message to those people sitting around you that you are restless and uncomfortable. If you repeat these again and again, it may mean that you have a problem in controlling your sentiments, you find it difficult to calm yourself down, and struggle to overcome your fastidiousness. Experts call these habits body-focused repetitive behavior. Journal of Behavior Therapy and Experimental Psychiatry examined the traits of people and found that impulses 3 tend to appear when people are in an extremely exasperating situation. These habits also show that you feel better when you do something instead of doing nothing, and these repetitive behavior give you comfort. 3. Your spending habits. Are you an unwary spender? Or do you like to take time with every purchase? On which things do you like to spend most of your money? And how much are you relaxed while spending? I know that people have never thought before that these behaviors can go so deep they can speak a lot about themselves, that what they value the most. Impulsive spenders tend to be spontaneous and self-indulgent. So, if you have the habit of impulsive spending, means that you want to enjoy living at the moment. You often think that unplanned things and events give you more pleasure. You might have not thought about it before, but the habit of spontaneous spending is most common in girls because they want to enjoy the moment. However, if you think before spending your money, means that you are rational, you have patience, and you prefer to look at the whole picture. Furthermore, if you are among those people who have the habit of spending more money on luxurious things such as fancy dinners, vacations, and spa visits, it means that you care about yourself and you like to treat yourself well. If you only want to spend on necessities such as groceries, fuel, utilities, it means that you are a more responsible, practical, and even humble person. 4. The way you handshake. People always tell us to be watchful of our handshakes, most importantly during the interviews or meetings, because it can do a lot to build a good or poor impression of someone about us. Irrespective of how you feel about handshaking, trust me, it can also reveal a lot about your behavior. The University of Alabama published a study that people's handshake is consistent over time and linked to aspects of character. One research paper even found that people with firmer handshakes tend to be extroverted, emotionally expressive, open to experience, and less neurotic. If your grip is looser while shaking hands, it means that you are a shy, insecure person and maybe neurotic. Apart from that, the texture of our hands, the duration of shaking hands, and whether or not if make an eye-to-eye contact play a vital role in how other people observe us. 5. Your eating habits. Another habit you may have not realized before, that your eating habits tell a lot about who you are. Are you a choosy eater? Do you finish your food fast, or do you eat slowly? The Huffington Post interviewed specialists on food-related behaviors and found that those people who like to eat slowly prefer to be more in control, know how to appreciate life, are confident, and prefer to take time in tasting their food and don't feel self-conscious about eating. If you have the habit of eating fast, then you are a more determined, impatient, goal-oriented, and moody person. Adventurous eaters are more likely to step out of their relaxed zone, whereas picky eaters are more anxious, controlling, and meticulous. 6. Your online etiquette. People can tell a lot about you just by reading your text message or an email. Studies have shown an immense correlation between how we speak in a real life and how we write emails and text messages. For instance, narcissists tend to use first-person language like I or me. Introverts are courteous and formal. Extroverts like to use a casual tone and tend to talk about fun activities, interests, or get-togethers. But how you say something is as important as what you say. No typos mean that you are mindful, a perfectionist, or even compulsive. However, bad grammar can also expose low IQ and academic intelligence. A long email shows that you are energetic and are detail-oriented, but it can also show that you are needy and more demanding. 7. Your punctuality. Are you the type of guy that always says I am on my way, but in reality, you are at home taking a shower? Or you are the type of guy that does not need to say that I am on my way, instead you have to wait for others to arrive? It is simple to say that our punctuality shows a lot about our behavior. However, punctuality is a much more complex matter than we realize, and our association with it has to do with numerous factors both physiologically and psychologically. Some people learn timekeeping when they are in their childhood, and then it becomes their habit. These families may have reminiscences of their father escorting the family to the car at the exact time that was scheduled to leave. If you are typically on time, you are a genuine thinker, where you put thought into how long things will take, and you allow for the unpredicted. Whereas those who are always late can be seen as the fantasist or magical thinker, as the lead scholar on the subject, Diana DeLanzer, calls it. Repetitive latecomers may have higher levels of nervousness than punctual persons, as well as subconsciously needing that excitement or haste that is related to being late. Punctual people are usually organized, their days are scheduled from the minute of waking up to going to bed. Unpunctual people are often more relaxed to the point of being muddled. They would rather hope that tomorrow will just be better. While being on time normally infers certain character traits, such as reliability, scrupulousness, and discipline. However, it is obvious that your connection with time can tell you much about who you are. People who are not excessively concerned with being on time are frequently more expressively driven, friendly, supple, and attentive on what makes them contented. They place a greater value on loving a moment with friends or family than departure and being on time for the meeting. That's all for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, let me know in the comment sections which of these habits exactly describe your personality. I will see you in the next video. Take care and stay tuned.